Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, the last Pokemon we talked about was Mega Watchog, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Forretress. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation of what this series is about. Now, every week I will be picking two Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, we'll be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Forretress. Now, I didn't think I was going to be saying that whole phrase anytime soon. I made a update video a while back telling you guys I was going to be going on hiatus, but none of you guys watched it. You guys were just pretty much spamming my videos, basically my Why Mega Evolve videos, saying, hey, when's the next Why Mega Evolve video? Hey, why isn't this up? Hey, you need to upload it. Like, I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos asking me where do they go? So, I told you guys I went on hiatus, and then I made a new update video which you guys watch. I told you guys that depending on how all this goes, it's either I'm going to stop the Why Mega Evolve videos or I'm going to continue with them. I already know what I'm going to do, but for now I told you guys that with the competitive stuff on the channel, I'm going to start uploading it, but it's going to be soon, not very soon, but soon. So I don't know what's going to be going on right now. I'm just very busy, and right now the only thing I can do to upload is the Why Mega Evolve stuff. But with all that said, we are finally back, or I should say I'm finally back recording the Why Mega Evolve series. It's been literally like 3 months since I've actually recorded a Why Mega Evolve video. The last time I actually recorded a video for this series was probably at the beginning of November, because I remember I was like a month ahead. The last video I had was on December 1st, and that was pretty much it. So we are back. I feel like I actually want to record this series again. But anyways, we're gonna leave up what I told you guys we were gonna be talking about the next week, which ended up never happening for like the past month, which was Mega Forretress. Now, obviously, the picture that I'm using for this video, I cannot find a Mega Forretress picture, so you're just gonna have to deal with the regular Forretress picture. Hence the deal with the glasses. I usually do that when I can't find a Mega picture. I just put the regular picture and then put the deal with the glasses on it. But once again, like I said, I couldn't find a Mega picture for Mega Forretress, so you're just gonna have to deal with what I can work with. But anyways, Forretress is one of those Pokemon where it's not that it actually needs a Mega, because as it is right now, it can already hold its own in competitive play. Everyone uses this thing in its respected tier. I can't remember which tier it's in. If I'm not mistaken, it's in UU, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, to be completely honest. I cannot remember. But anyways, like I said, it's not that Forretress needs a Mega, because it can already hold its own in competitive play. But if it does receive a Mega, there's really nothing that needs to be dramatically changed when it comes to like its typing or its ability or anything like that. The only thing that should change, in my opinion, should be its stats. But other than that, like I said, that's the only thing that should be changed, because Forretress is Forretress is not supposed to be an offensive Pokemon. It's supposed to be a support Pokemon in sense, because it's made to set up hazards like Stealth Rock, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, and also it's a Pokemon that removes hazards with Rapid Spin, because Forretress does get access to Rapid Spin, and also it carries one of the 3 moves which I've been seeing most of the time, which is Gyro Ball, Explosion, and Volt Switch. So that's pretty much the only thing I ever see Forretress do. So what I wanted to do for its Mega, like I said, was just to increase its stats, and that was pretty much the only big thing I wanted to do for Forretress, because it's made to be somewhat of a support Pokemon, not an overly offensive Pokemon. So as you can tell from what I've done to its stats, I did increase everything but decreased its speed by 20 points. Now, the reason why I decreased its speed by 20 points is because of 2 reasons, and the first reason is because I wanted 20 extra points to distribute into its other stats as well, because let's be honest, Forretress is a very slow Pokemon, and you're not supposed to, in a sense, utilize its speed. I mean, most of the time, like I said, you use Gyro Ball, and Gyro Ball is more effective the slower the Pokemon is. So decreasing its speed by 20 and actually distributing it into its other stats really did come in handy, because as you can tell for its physical attack and special attack, I only increased it from base 90 to base 100 and then base 60 to base 70, so only a 10-point differential between a non-mega and its mega form, because like I said, Forretress is supposed to be made of like a support Pokemon, not an overly offensive Pokemon, but I did want to increase both its physical attack and special attack at least somewhat, not like overly dramatic, but at least a little bit, because once again, like I said, most of the time when Forretress sets up its hazards like Stealth Rock, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, and so on and so forth, you usually utilize its last move that it actually has, whether it's Volt Switch, Explosion, or Gyro Ball. But most of the time, for its physical attack, I usually see Gyro Ball, and that was part, like I said, the other reason why I decreased its speed as well. Not only to actually distribute 20 extra points into its stats, and if you can tell, those 20 points went into both its physical attack and special attack, but I also wanted to utilize Gyro Ball, Forretress's main stab type move that you usually use on Forretress, to be more powerful, and because the slower the Pokemon is, the harder it's going to hit, and with a little bit of an increase into its physical attack and decreasing its speed just a little bit, Gyro Ball is going to be a very, very perfect move on this Pokemon. And same thing for its special attack. Usually see some people use like Volt Switch, because if I'm not mistaken, Forretress doesn't get access to like U-turn, so the best like move to hit your opponent to switch out, kind of like U-turn, is Volt Switch, because like I said, I do see a couple people run Volt Switch on their Ferrothorn, so I wanted to increase its special attack just by 10 points, just to utilize Volt Switch and give it a little bit more power, rather than just having it at base 60 for Forretress' special attack. Now for its defenses, I increased its physical defense from base 140 to base 200. Now when it comes to Forretress in competitive play, obviously this is your physical wall. You usually run max HP, max physical defense, impish nature, and probably have like the last 4 or maybe 8 if you go 248 in HP in its physical attack or special defense or special attack. I don't know, because usually I run Gyro Ball on my Forretress whenever I use Forretress. But once again, Forretress is a very defensive mon. Already without the Mega, it can hold its own. It can take hits very, very easy. And the only thing that it's weak to is fire. So that is a very, very good I wouldn't say aspect, but it's a very good thing to have only one weakness for Forretress, because the only thing that's going to really hurt it is going to be like fire type moves like Fire Punch, Flare Blitz, and all those moves that hit really, really hard physically. And even so, I feel like that Forretress will be able to live like I wouldn't say a Flare Blitz, but maybe like a Fire Punch or something like that, depending on what it's come from. If I'm not mistaken, if Forretress is in UU, then a Fire Punch coming from like a Iron Fist boosted, Life Orb boosted, or Choice Banded Fire Punch coming from an Infernape, I'm pretty sure Forretress will be able to live even without actually activating the Sturdy. So once again, base 200, it will be able to take any hit. The only thing you got to worry about is physical fire type attacks, and even so, I'm pretty sure you will be able to at least live one hit. And now for its speed, I increased it from, or not speed, its special defense from base 60 to base 100. Once again, Forretress is known for being a physical wall, but I also wanted to increase its special defense quite a bit to base 100, just because, like I said, the only thing that Forretress is weak to is fire type attacks, and sometimes, or I won't say sometimes, but most of the time, as well as for fire type Pokemon, depending on what fire type Pokemon your opponent's using, you like fire type moves like Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Heat Wave are very, very common as well, and can literally, I wouldn't say literally, but it will one-shot Forretress. So I wanted to increase its special defense, like I wouldn't say dramatically, but enough to the point where with base 100 special defense investment into Forretress, it will be able to take it a little bit better than it would have just without like a special defense boost into it, because either way Forretress is going to get knocked down to its sturdy regardless what you do, even with or without a Mega. But once again, I wanted to increase its special defense because it's supposed to be a support Pokemon. It's supposed to be a wall most of the time, or I should say all the time. It's supposed to be like a physical wall, but sometimes you can also utilize its special defense just depending on what you have to do. And even though it does have sturdy, base 100 special defense can work out in your favor sometimes. Now, as a regular Forretress, its base stats at 465, and with the Mega Evolution, it's going to be at 565. Now, once again, like I said at the beginning of the video, Forretress is supposed to be, like I said, I'm probably sounding like a broken record, a support Pokemon. So the only thing that really had to change, in my opinion, was its stats, because when it Mega Evolves, its stats get increased by a 100 base points. So that was the only thing I think Forretress had to change, was just increase its stats, and that was pretty much it. But for its Mega ability, I decided to leave it at Sturdy, because to be honest, Sturdy is Forretress's best ability, hands down. It's such an amazing ability, and giving sorry about that, and giving Sturdy to Forretress, or should I say leaving Sturdy as its Mega ability, is going to do some good in my opinion, because once again, it's going to be a Mega Forretress. It's going to be taking hits. It's going to be a physical wall, and also Fire type is like a very, very common typing you see in competitive play. So if you switch in without getting like hurt by hazards or anything like that, you will be able to live any hit that comes your way. So once again, Sturdy is Forretress's best ability, and for its typing, I left it alone as Bug Steel. Like I said, there's really no reason for me to change its typing nor its ability or anything like that. The only thing, like I said, had to change was its typing, or not typing, its stats, and you're pretty much good for a Mega Forretress. So once again, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Right now, when it comes to the Y Mega Evolve series, I'm going to try to pre-record a lot of it for like the next couple of weeks, because I'm going to be very, very busy starting probably next month, or like the beginning of next month, or late this month, because I actually have like a little job thing going on. I'm still looking for a job, and I'm getting like a little, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting a test, and if I do good, I get the job. So I'm gonna be a little bit busy. So like I said, I'm gonna probably pre-record a month ahead of time or something like that again. But with all that said, the next Pokemon we're gonna be talking about is one of my favorite 6th gen Pokemon that actually came out in 6th gen, and that's going to be Dragalge. I've been wanting to talk about Dragalge for a while. It was just the only thing holding me back was that I couldn't find a Mega Evolution picture for Dragalge, but I was like, you know what, why do I have to wait? But I said fuck it. So on Friday, on the 22nd, you guys will be seeing Mega Dragalge. So anyways, guys, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys enjoyed the return of the Y Mega Evolve series, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.